Hey everybody, what's up? Vion here, and today we're going to look through my personal picks for the arms in Gundam Breaker 4. And before we jump in here, I just want to let you know we are going to use parts that in the base game, no parts that were included in the DLC. While I know that I did like some of the DLC parts, I just want to keep that in mind. So if you're coming to the vanilla version of the game, all these parts should be accessible to you. All right, jumping into the arms, let's go ahead. We have a filter here. Let's go to some of our favorite arms. We'll start with the right arm, okay? First off, you of course, you are, if you know, you know. I had to put the Blitz arms here simply because you have the Mirage ability EX skill, which makes you get ghost cloaked, and enemies won't target you as much, and it's hard to lock onto you, as well as three optional parts. You get the Lancer Dart and the laser rifle and a beam saber, which is actually really freaking sweet for an arm, especially of this level, because this is like, I won't say the like top tier Gundam in the series of Gundam Seed, but in Gundam Breaker 4, it's really nice to have an arm that gives you all of these options here. And I do like the coloration in it. You see the coloration I have right now, how it has that kind of gold yellow line. I love being able to color that and change that as needed and as wanted. Very good arm here. You see I use this a lot. Buster, honorable mention. It just has the one optional part skill missile pod, but if you want to look cool, I think the coloration is actually really neat, although I would have to change it if I was going to use this particular build because I don't like those arms being that glowy. But hey, maybe someone else does, but to each their own. Now, the Destiny arms, you see I have them up here because they are just standard Destiny arm. I like the way they look. I like having the flash edge, which is the boomerang that you can throw out. So it's really cool, as well as the Palma attack is basically when you like dash in with your hand and do some damage. Now there's a lot, and I'm not going to go through every single one of these like literally, but I will say full armor Gundam Thunderbolt version, however, is something that I do want to show you guys because you get the twin beam rifle blast and the slash. So let's go ahead and show that to you. Actually, let's hold off because I forgot we got right and left arm. Haha. So we also have Gundam AGE-FX here, which has the beam saber and sea funnels, and I'll probably show these two to you as well as Gundam Legius. Star Burning Gundam as well, honorable mention because you got the Hyper Star Burning Knuckle ability. So, you know, let's just jump in here against my better judgment. Against my better judgment, you know, we're just going to do it. Yeah, we're just going to do this. All right. And again, this is right now for the right arm of full armor Gundam Thunderbolt Gundam. Jeez, words are hard. So you have that blast, and it comes out rather quickly. It only takes 2 EX bars, and the slash, while it is fast, it is long-reaching. And you can hold it, or you can just tap it. Easy. Love to see it. All right, so back to our other right arms here. I do want to show you AGE-FX. Of course, I love the coloration of it, and I love doing fun things with it. So I'm going to show you this thing's skills. Oh, we need both of the beam sabers. Both of the arms for this. So this is another thing I probably want to point out. Do we have the FX? No, we have the Magnum here. So this particular arm, the beam saber ability, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, where are you at? Gundam Age, you came after. There we go. All right, let's just see. Gundam Age. My dumb self, bro. You ever have those moments where you're like, "Oh, yes, that's what's wrong here." There's always so many. All right, so let's see. FX, FX, FX. I'm pretty sure. Let's just see real quick. Okay, yeah, I thought so. All right, so let's see what we need to get FX in here. We got the Fortress, which is also like, I really like the Fortress arms as well. It's been a long week, y'all. Okay, it's been a long week. So you have H3 normal. I think this is it, right? No, I'm just tripping. I'm just tripping then. Okay, so my dumb self, realizing what I was error my ways, it was for FX for 2, my bad. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can do this for you. Oh, actually, you know what? To save us some time, we can just do this right here. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. All right. So, FX. Let's just go ahead over here and clock ourselves. So this particular ability, the neat thing about it, when you use Beam Saber, we see while FX burst mode is active, special attacks will be available to use. So, if you've not seen me use that part, let's go ahead and do we have FX burst? Let's see. I hope we do. We do not. So we're going to unlock that real quickly. What do we want to do? Just do normal. What do we need here? H3 Fortress. Okay. So we had that on the right. We just need it for the left. Jeez, I always forget because when Gundam Age, it came out after Double Low. I was like, bro, it always trips me up. What did we need? H3 Fortress. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't think... Is it this one we get Fortress out of? Fortress. Double bullet. Okay. Magnum. So much. Alright. Alright, so we just basically ran out and bought the kits. We needed to grind for this. So I do want to show this to you guys very quickly. And I believe the chest piece for this ability is here. I know this is a convoluted stuff. Was the chest piece for the back or the head? I forget all the time. We're just going to equip this right there. Okay, cool. So let's actually go over here finally and show this to you guys. Let's do this. So I know this is supposed to be arms only, but because these two arms work hand in hand, this is why I wanted to kind of do this for you. So you're going to see that we have the funnels. You can just throw out. You can activate again to kind of protect you and whatnot. So the beam saber you're going to see. All right, so that's all that ability is. Okay. And again, even in Awaken, you're going to burn that. So this particular body, once you end Awakening, you actually go into your FS Burst mode. And here, or any other way you can get this mode, if you use your Beam Saber ability, it's different. Like, how dramatic is that, dude? Like, this is why I really love these arms, because it just looks so cool and cinematic when you do stuff like that. And of course, all you have to do is activate one. If you have both arms equipped and you activate one of the funnels, it's going to launch all of them. Respectively, anyway. Alright, thank you for your patience. I was like, man, what's going on? And I realized that AGE-FX is one of the kits that you can't buy master grade in the shop. So I was like, okay, I know I'm tripping, right? Or am I tripping? Anyway, let's move on. So you have AGE-FX. You also have Lupus Rex, which is just, in my opinion, gorgeous by design. Especially you see how it's gripped there. It has those like nails, those talons, the claws. I just love the way they look, especially on a build that doesn't have, let's say, a long-range weapon equipped. Let's see, like right here. Just looking at it, looks really dope, and I love the coloration with this arm as well. Another arm you see me use a lot is arms like the double X or the DX, and that's more so because I love the shoulder piece, how it jumps out there. Let's get rid of that builder part so you guys are like, oh, okay. So that way you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Now, Gundam Legolas, now, I don't even, did I say right? Legolas. This has the Beam Vulcan, but the thing I love about this is between the Beam Vulcan and the other arm, you'll get the ability you see there. You get the parts access to the Beam Vulcan and the Beam Saber, which actually looks kind of cool. Let's see, did we have this on this side? If not, we'll keep it on the right side for now. Hayakushiki J, another really fun arm because you get an EX skill with it, and I love, again, the color coordination. Now, the coordination. So you notice that by default it comes like all this matte silver or whatever, but when you can change the color and look like any regular piece, which I love the ability to do that. Star Burning Gundam, you have Hyper Star Burning Knuckle, another really cool ability here, and I feel like I owe it to you guys to show you some of this stuff. Let's see again if we have this ready. All right, let's see. All right. And then we can show this to you guys. Super quick. This is just the knuckle ability. I just think it's really cool. I wish that I could put even more skills on my stuff, but I just love that dash of a punch with these arms. Gundam Build Fighter is one of the greatest anime series. The manga for it was Amazing F when it was following what, Majin? Was it the first or the third? I forget now. But when he had Amazing Brave, holy cow. If you guys have not seen that or read it, I would suggest checking it out because it was really cool. That's when he used like a base Freedom Gundam. It was like, it was a high new and it was like Freedom as well. He's used a base Freedom and a base high new. No, it was high new Brave. High new Brave. Oh, man. I want that suit in here bad. Okay, so anyway, going back to our arms. So that's one of my favorite abilities I can get away with the arms. Then, like I said before, you have Hayakushiki J arms. It just gives you that EX Smart Beam gun. And this actually gives you multiple things, and I'll show you guys what you can do with that in a second. Now, left arm. It's not too different from the other one. Blitz, you see, we still have the grappling hook just to kind of bring enemies towards you in combo. The brand marker that is on the Crossbone X1, I love it. Just I love how the shoulder's designed, and the shield, if I wanted to run the shield, let's see. Nope, wrong thing. There's so many filters, y'all. Okay, so what you want to look for when you're going down here on the screen is where you see between your star rarity and your master grade. Keep an eye out because what you're going to see eventually is the ability to. Where are you? Well, you should see the ability to equip it as a shield or something like that. Let's make sure we didn't equip the arm. I'm a genius, absolute genius. All right, so you see this right here, the parts, beam shield, crossbone, X1. So we're gonna go back over to our shield. Let's go ahead, alphabetize. So it should be higher up, and it should say beam shield. There it is. I completely missed this. So see how it says the hand right there beside master grade, and you can equip this and just have fun with it. As far as our right hand weapon goes, similar fashion. You saw that it had a beam saber. I believe it was. Was it a beam saber? I'm pretty sure it was. Let's see what it was called. All right. So for this, you have the beam, the beam Vulcan and beam saber. All right. So when you go over to the right hand here, let's see. There you go. You'll see the Vulcan, which is machine gun, and then the right hand here for the melee, you should see, there it is. Now, I like this beam saber because it just looks cool when it comes out your knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's actually super, super cool look to have. Let's see, anything else I want to show you guys with this? All right. I'm not going to show you guys too much of brand marker, simply because it's a generic combo, but it's just a really cool part to have. And again, I love the aesthetic of this. Let's get rid of the new filter because that always messes us up, right? The Ifrit custom, I love that just because we don't have a lot of Ifrits in the game. I think this is the only Ifrit we have. I really wish we had more Ifrits in Gundam Breaker 4. GM custom, when I'm going to do like super basic Federation or super basic builds, I usually start with the GM custom. The Age-2 Magnum, it also has the funnels, and I really like the color selection you can do there. Lupus Rex, same as before. I just like the way it looks. It makes me feel super cool. Gundam DX, again, just looks super cool when I use it. Now, Gundam Rose, a Rose. You have two abilities. You have Rose Hurricane and Rose Bits, Rose and Screamer. I actually really like this part. I've used it on a few of my Zakus. So I'll actually give you guys the demonstration. Now, you see the difference here. The regular Rose Screamer and Rose Bits attacks in all directions using Rose Bits fired from the Cape Shield to create a closed field with electric currents. Can be switched out with the super move Rose Screamer. All right, so it's basically 2 EX skills for 1, right? And this right here, the Rose Hurricane kind of entraps him in a tornado. All right, here we go. So let's just show, this is the Vulcan arm. Same, it just looks cool when it comes out your hand, you know? All right, we also have, let's do Rose Hurricane. Of course, you can do all sorts of things when you're doing this. Oh, I love it. It's so bad. All right, and so Rose Bits, they do this, right? You do it again, and it's similar to a fashion of what you saw before, where they're just staggered and can't do much. You know how much I love that? It's very fun, especially if you're trying to like prolong combos or take an enemy out of the fight. Just use it on them and focus on another enemy. But again, you can only do one of these one at a time. You can't do them at the same time because you use the same bits. Voila. All right. So I just wanted to thank you for checking this content out so far. It's been all over the place because I realized that all of them were not starred. And I have to, I have to roll up with Wing Gundam Proto. Because I love all the Wing Gundams, but I think this particular arm in this particular game is my favorite Wing variant. Now, again, I just want to say these selections and these parts are definitely subject to change any point in time, because you can have one favorite one day, whatever. But currently, these are my go-tos. Gunner Zaku Warrior as well, because if I'm doing a Zaku base build, I really enjoy having that really cool shield that's like attached to me. But I mean, you can always use regular Zaku's, but I just love the way that shield looks. It's just super, super cool to me. And I like the sleek design. And if you have both arms, you can use the tackle ability, which I don't use that optional part skill too often. So looking between these arms and the arms you like to use, let me know what you think. Do you use any of these arms? Do you want to use any of the arms? Are you against using any of these arms? Again, guys, this is just for funsies to share what arms I like to use a lot over some others. Some may be more common than others, but these are just a few highlight arms that I like to share. This video has been a little bit longer because we had to do twice the amount of parts because the arms are counted separate. So that's a thing to worry about. But yes, good luck out there with your builds, your breaking, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Let me know in your comments below what arm pieces you like to use. Did I, kind of turn you on to some parts, turn you off to some parts? Let me know, and we can discuss in the comments below. Until next time, stay out of trouble and not the beloved. Peace.